reached out to a VP of engineering of a company. He was hiring for a position. He posted it on LinkedIn, right? And when I asked him, I like, is this a position you are hiring for? Are you like handling the interview process and all that? So he said, I'm not like in the hiring process. So
Mhm.
I asked him, can you guide me? Whom should I reach out to? He said, I can't give you the name, but I can check internally from my end. Right? He said, see, the main thing is main issue is like privacy of data within the company, right? They won't give you the name. But if they are hiring for a position,
So did that guy give you,
no,
well, checked
no,
and
yeah,
responded?
he checked with the internal team, with the hiring team, and then he got back to me. So I had to do a couple of follow-ups with him after that. But
Hmm.
at the end he came back to me. He said that, okay, so I spoke to the hiring team and we are good for now. But later on, if something else comes up,
Hmm.
they definitely reach out to you.
So here is the problem. That's uh, the major problem that I see in this particular way of asking help is that because the other person is for A is they are not ready to invest time because they don't know you.
Yeah.
B is even if they check and they don't have authority, people will not tell them. I've tried this, but never worked for me because nobody got back to me. I didn't got anything. Even if the people are getting back, I was getting the similar response that you got, right? Because I was reaching out to a lot of hiring managers or engineering managers and asking them, because are you heading this and all that. The problem with this they don't want to be accountable. Most of them they don't want to be accountable for uh, working with a vendor because working with a vendor is very critical. Plus, it is very subjective. How good is the vendor? Whether they will give you a good profile or not, whether they will not waste your time, the fees and everything. So a lot of people don't entertain. But how I have got a breakthrough in this process. I used to talk to a hiring manager. I'd never ask for like whether you can help me with a person name who is handling. I usually that I know. If they are not, then HR is the right person, right? So what I used to do is, and I still do, is I ask them what problems you are facing. So this for this position, let's say he says to me, let's make it a worst case scenario. I'm calling a VP. He says I'm not hiring for this particular role. I will say, okay, thanks for the information. I spoke to hundreds of VPs, and the problem they face when they want to hire someone is ABC. Does any of these problems resonates with you? Pretty sure the common challenge is if you have an ICP, your VP is your ICP, engineering manager is your ICP, they will have one or two similar challenges facing to maybe today or in past. They will say, yeah, I have faced this. Then I ask them, how, have you overcome it or you are still trying? From there, I don't even ask from where I can get an entry. I want to understand the problem because those people are the right POC to tell me what the problem is. Because if they want to hire a software engineer, HR doesn't know. They are not aware of the pain that an engineering manager is going through because of the product is they are not able to launch a new feature or maybe not able to have a robust backend or whatever. That pain only an engineering manager or a VP of engineering can tell you. So I shifted from finding the right person to finding the right problem. And then with all that insight, I know that now the HR is the right person. I go to HR and I tell them like this is your problem and I spoke to your VP. This is the problem. Here is my solution. Would you be open for a so here is another thing what I did. When I see usually I pitch a 30 minutes call. When I see there is a resistance for a 30 minutes call, I tell them very quickly I tell them okay, let's do a 10 minutes call. If you don't like the call in first 2 minutes, you can leave. So I give them full option to say no. So they openly come on a call and they are aware that I can say no to this person anytime. And I tell them that you can say no on my face. I will not feel bad. Don't think like I'll feel bad. Instead of you go silent, say no on my face so that I know this is not for you, and I take you out from my list. So I have become very blunt and transparent when I talk to, but the it only helps when you know the problem, the exact problem that they are facing.